Lately I've been interested in cargo bikes, and after scouring the internet and seeing what other people have made, I thought I'd throw my hat in and see what I can come up with. I'm kind of a minimalist and I believe in keeping things simple and light. So this is my version of a long-tail cargo bike. I would have used a mountain bike, but instead I used this upcycled street bike that I got out of the dump. For the frame extension, I'm using round 5/8 and 3/4 inch steel tubing. Here I'm just taking my wood chop saw and putting on a metal cutoff disc. It works pretty good. On the larger 3/4 inch pieces, they're 7 inches long, and the 5/8 inch stubs are only 1.5 inches. I'm putting one in each end, and that'll better help support where it goes in the frame. This is about where they're going to go. Here I'm miking the 3/4 inch steel tubing, and I'm finding that 3/4 inch thickness on the frame here, marking it to cut off, just using my angle grinder with a cutoff disc. So the little 5/8 inch stubs will be fitting inside these tubes to help support the members. I cut the upper frame such that I had 1/4 inch on each end to slide over a 3/4 inch tubing. These tubes will be 5 inches long. Took a little filing to get the 3/4 inch tubes to fit in there, but they did. Here I'm finding the angle to make these tubes parallel the extension pieces. So I'm grinding a little angle to them so they'll match up to the frame. There's a closer look of them now. You can see the two extension tubes parallel to one another. And because the rear triangle was being lengthened, I had to actually put a bend in the rear forks that were removed so they would better line up to the upper seat tube. You see the wire and the wood. It's helping it support it all, pinching everything together. Here I'm taking rubber bands, place 2 yardsticks on each wheel mounts, and this way I could check the the accuracy of the frame before I started welding. I always like to do a little practice welding before I start on the frame. Good idea. So I learned in a metallurgy class to just tap on the weldments, and that helps relieve the stress within the weld. Here you've seen me weld in a 1/2 inch round tubing, and I'm just welding them to the old fender mounts. This is going to better help support the extended triangle, more for precaution than anything. Here I'm showing the 1/2 inch square tubing frame for the new rack. 2 compound bends there up front, and then I've yet to put on the back braces, but I glossed over the filming of that. Here I'm showing you me making a little oak rear deck. It's 1/2 inch thick. Once this is screwed down, it'll add extra strength to this lightweight metal frame. I pre-drilled the deck mounting holes through the frame before I welded it together and before it was all painted.
Well, it took me a few weekends to put this together, but I'm kind of happy with the way it turned out. Here she is. I gained about 5 pounds with the added rack and the oak deck. And foot pegs over here.
All in all, I'm pretty damn happy with the way this thing turned out. The only thing I had to do was buy an extra kit for the cables for the rear brake and the rear shifter, and an extra chain. All in all, about 25 bucks. Steel I had kicking around the shop. And because this is a street bike, obviously it won't be able to hold as much of a load if it were a mountain bike, but at 35 pounds, this is a good cross bike. My next project will be making some pannier bags that'll fit on the back of this. 24 inches long and able to hold 4 sacks of groceries. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
It's good to turn on the gas. Damn it.